Come take a ride with Gypsy. Okay, guys, this one is for air signs. Now, today is the 5-5 portal. Now, this particular portal, fives represent change. Whereas COVID 2020 has left a lot of people, situations at a standstill or, ended, abruptly. This is the year of movement. During this particular time frame, you should be seeing the fruits of your labor. Now, the last moon, the full moon energy was in Scorpio. It was a pretty heavy one. It's affected some people more than most. Hopefully things are balancing out for you guys during that time frame. All right. Now, I am using a new deck today. I have the Steampunk Tarot deck. Now, I don't normally read my tarot books. I have many decks. I don't read the books particularly because I'm an intuitive reader. So for those of you who are following along with your own tarot cards, because I do use mainstream decks and stuff like that, the messages are going to be a lot different, what you're doing at home. All right, air signs. Let's see what we got coming in for you for the next month. I'm doing monthly reads instead of weekly reads. They got too overwhelming for me because I do have several other things going on. I have events and stuff. I've attended art shows. I do have jewelry and products and stuff that I'm building on the regular, not to mention self-care. Super important. So yeah, if I do any extra videos during the month, those are just going to be bonus reads. I'm just trying something new. We'll see where it goes. All right. Let's see what we got for you guys. All right, first card out. The Lovers! All right. Somebody's daydreaming, thinking about a relationship, or somebody here is ready for a real relationship. Let's see where things are going. Two of Pentacles. As you can see, there's an infinity sign on this bicycle that this person is riding. There's a situation that needs balanced out, though. Like something's off. I just heard cutthroat. Queen of Wands. Somebody here has not been nice about communication. Or this person, this particular female energy is no longer communicating in a nice way because somebody's not listening. With the Queen of Wands involved, like, she knows how to do things right. She's very specific. There's usually not tidbits that are left, out. This person, generally communicates, clearly to the point for somebody to not have to ask questions of why. If somebody's asking for certain things in their current relationship or things they want out of a future relationship, which is probably why, the Two of Pentacles is here. Somebody's coming into formation. Somebody may have been cheated on in the past, is what I heard. Knight of Wands. Somebody doesn't have time for games. Because that's what the Knight of Wands energy can talk about. But there is like a stealth energy here. Like somebody only has time for somebody during certain times of the day. And somebody is no longer comfortable with the form of communication, and I'm developing some anxiety from this reading. I'm not sure if that's you or your person. This anxiety may be coming in the form of not wanting to have to communicate, or literally forcing somebody to communicate in a small time frame that is not productive enough for somebody to communicate clearly. For the other person, it may be coming out in the form of verbal diarrhea. Did you catch all that? Oh my god. There goes the YouTube itch. All right. Let's see what else we got coming into. Somebody might need to slow down, or somebody's communication is slowing down. Somebody's in a hurry. Do one more shuffle and see where we go. The Hangman in reverse. Somebody is not seeing a situation for what it is, and another person is. I feel like somebody here wants to release themselves from another person. The Sun in reverse. For some of you, somebody wants to release themselves from a commitment. From certain commitments. Commitment of communication. Or commitments of a relationship. Which is weird, because when the reading started out, it talked about somebody headed into a relationship. For some of you, this is a back and forth energy. For another group of you, this is leaving a relationship and heading towards another one. Four Swords. Thumb twiddler? Think. I'm seeing Pooh Bear, like, on the log, like... I don't know what to do. But there's somebody else here that's like, well, I mean, you know, this is what you could do. And the other person's like, well, I don't know what to do. I feel like somebody here just doesn't want to make a decision. Or somebody doesn't want to have to make a decision. Four of Cups. All right, that energy actually just changed. Now, I don't know if you can see the look on his face. He's not quite happy with certain situations. But there's fours here that talks about moving forward. Like somebody having to move forward. Whether it's moving forward without another person. No, and that's all I'm getting. For some of you, it's side by side, moving forward together. Or this can talk about having arguments and not fully reconciling and just keeping, you know, the peace. so that you can go about your day. For some of you, this affects your work. Somebody's so distracted, it's affecting their work. But this person doesn't seem to have time for communication any other time. I don't know if your job requires communications, but I still feel like this is towards a relationship situation. What the fuck is going on, air signs? When somebody's thinking about another person, they see birds. Or they count birds. Or they look at the clouds. There's clouds in the background. More clouds in the background. More clouds. Cloud, cloud, cloud. Somebody's judgment is clouded. The colors black and white might mean something to somebody. I really love this deck. This is like my new favorite deck. Oh, okay. 2 cards came out. I'm going to go ahead and put one back because it wasn't revealed. It might be a situation yet to be revealed. The 10 of Cups is in the hope section. Somebody's hoping for their relationship situations to improve. Now, if your work situation is not put together properly, you're going to have issues in your relationship situation. And then again, if your relationship situation is falling apart, it's vice versa. Like it's, you know, bills are important, but love is important too. Page of Cups. This person has a hat on. Mad Hatter. Somebody thinks a lot. They overthink a situation to the point they ruin the happiness that lies underneath. Or for another group of you, this is realizing how unhappy you are in a particular, relationship and wanting something more elsewhere. I mean, those aren't clouds, those are chemtrails, or contrails. But you get the gist, right? Somebody would rather be somewhere else. Will it ever get better? Is what I heard. Somebody feels like they're being pulled in 2 different directions. The Devil. Chained ideas. Consequence. Or somebody's dealing with the consequences. Ace of Wands in the Chariot. Okay. Somebody here realizes a situation fell apart that they could have had control of. And now they're sitting in this energy Well, I wish I would have done this. Or I wish I would have known this so I could have handled this other thing. But it's just a snowball effect. Somebody's just like stuck in the past. Well, I couldn't do anything. And instead of fixing it in the present, because I feel that's what this reading is about, is the present. Stop worrying about the past. I don't want that deck. I'm going to use my Twin Flame deck. We do have the Lovers out, so for some of you, this is a Twin Flame relationship. And seeing the many different factors of the phases you've gone through. And again, somebody's trying to move forward. If somebody feels like they're dragging another person, or somebody's refusing to let go, which might be why the Hangman is here in reverse. Somebody's just refusing to let go. Four of Wands and the Three of Cups. Four of Wands is my 11-11 card. That does talk about union. But for some of you, this is a third-party situation. For another group of you, this is two single people yearning for each other. Or two people in a relationship that feel like they're single. It's just like, well, I want to sit next to you. Okay. Sit next to me. Is what I'm hearing. For that third party situation, I feel like somebody here is like, well, I don't really have any control about the direction you're headed without me. And somebody's got the devil whispering in their ear about how this relationship turned out and that they're not good enough for love when they are. Somebody here might need a solar or sacral chakra healing. Yep, that's the right deck. Eight of Cups next to Lovers. Okay, for a group of you, there's somebody here that walked away from another person and they regret it. Somebody regrets leaving another person in a dark moment. I mean, look how dark this card is. Somebody might be seeing somebody else in a new light. Somebody here's healing. But I feel like there's somebody here that gets triggered really easily into those past hurts. Or they're afraid that somebody is going to leave them again. Hangman and the Two of Pentacles. Hanging on. Or hold on. Somebody's asking somebody to hold on. Wait a minute. And we did have the Four of Swords. That is a waiting card. Somebody's asking another person to wait for them. But the Four of Cups is here. Somebody's asking somebody to wait, but they don't have a direct plan of why this other person's waiting. That might be where this communication error is coming from, and somebody's fucking pissed off and frustrated. Well, what are you asking me? Somebody just gets tuned out. Ace of Wands in reverse. Again, that's not how you do things, okay? Is what I'm hearing. Or somebody is saying, well, I don't want to do it like that anymore. Somebody feels haunted. Ha! And I just pulled the death card. Sorry, I laugh when I get uncomfortable. Calls it like a season. Empress underneath. Yeah. You don't make an empress wait. She's royalty. She looks like it. She acts like it. She treats people good. And she'll most certainly treat you with respect. But the Queen of Wands is over here. Somebody feels like somebody just keeps disrespecting them. Hurt. You don't appreciate my time or my energy, is what I'm hearing. Seven of Swords. You know what? 2 cards came up. I'm going to go ahead and read all 3. Because on top of the Knight of Wands, Ophiuchus in reverse, and the 7 of Swords, if somebody was hiding something, it's no longer hidden. Dates. Somebody's going on dates. Or setting dates to get things done. The Fool in reverse next to the Hangman. All right, that's right above the Lovers card. Again, at the beginning of the reading, I said this might be a twin flame journey situation with the Fool and the Lovers. That's clarified. But the Fool's in reverse. Somebody is not headed in the right direction. Like, where are you going? I mean, if you're going that way, then I'm going this way, is what I'm hearing. Which is probably why the Sun is in reverse. And my candle just went out. Somebody feels like their flame is gone. I like how I did that. It's not funny. There's that Empress card and the 10 of Swords. All right, at this point, my cards are falling out in 2s, but I'm reading them in 3s. Karmic situation. If this is a third-party situation, the third party involved is messing this whole shit up. Somebody's losing energy at work or the ability to spend time with their partner or to have happy, fulfilled friendships without talking about their horrible third-party situation. There's somebody here like, well, I don't want to talk about that other person. I don't want to hear it. Which is probably why this other person's leaving. I feel like somebody spent so much time complaining about somebody else, and somebody's like, well, do you want a way out? And somebody literally just shook their head no. I'm unhappy, but I'm going to stay right here and keep you tied to me at the same time. Somebody's a broken record. There's that tune-out card again. Somebody's using music. This may be an outlet. Wow, I like stood up. It literally stood, okay. The Two of Pentacles can talk about balancing, but it talks about things needing to be harmonious. There's somebody here that has a harmonious situation that they can be in or have, and somebody's taking that from them. There's somebody here that's offered commitment to somebody else and left them waiting. Somebody feels like somebody played them for a fool, which is probably why, you know, the Knight of Wands is here and the Fool in reverse. I mean, that's player like energy. It's like asking two people to marry you. I don't know. This can't be two females that have found out a male was playing them both. And I just pulled the third party card again. It doesn't have to be. That can be just for a group of you. And the Lovers again. There's somebody here that just wants somebody to be faithful to them. Committed. I mean, it's next to the Ten of Cups. Like, I don't see three people in this card. There's literally two people that fulfill each other. I mean, look at all these golden cups in this archway. For some of you, this indicates marriage. But the Lovers is here twice. Somebody is being led away from one person to another person. And somebody in this third-party situation that does not want to be in a third-party situation. I'm only seeing one person walk away from two people. Ten of Cups, again, 10-10. Somebody might have somebody's password to something. For others of you, with the Two of Pentacles here twice, this talks about completed cycles. Somebody feels they've learned everything they've needed to in this chained situation. And that's exactly what a twin flame journey will do. You're literally chained spiritually to another person as like a hierarchy of spiritual marriage for you to work out certain issues with this person. And when you're ready to end the cycles, that's usually when you're granted a soulmate of sorts, at least for this particular collective. That's what it looks like. The Star and the High Priestess. Somebody feels like somebody's just out of alignment. Or somebody's out of line. Somebody's not waiting in line anymore. Son of Stones. I don't know why anybody would keep an Empress waiting in line. That makes no sense to me. This may be because the Knight of Wands is here and the Queen of Wands is here. Somebody maybe have spiritual gifts, intuitive. They may read cards. And this other person is very aware they can't get away with anything with this other person. So they'd rather stay in this low vibe energy and bring somebody else down. I don't know why I'm still shuffling. The Magician and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody's delusional. Let's wrap this up. Emotions are running high. What do you need to release? Indeed, you should definitely ask yourself that. That's all I got for you guys. Gypsy out.